Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, before we dive on in, I just want to ask everyone, how are you all doing? If you are bullish right now, hit that like button and comment down below that you are bullish. If you are bearish, I also want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. Currently speaking, we just witnessed one of the largest black swan events in crypto. Binance being fined $4.3 billion and CZ stepping down. Yet, the market never lost $35,000 for Bitcoin. We're still sitting at about roughly almost $4 trillion. And that's what's making me look into this market and finding opportunities. Altcoins like XRP that are oversold and undervalued. Right now, mainly, I'm looking at Casper. I'm also looking at HBAR. And I'm looking at a few other ones right now to really kind of take advantage of this market right now currently. But with that in mind, I hope everyone is doing good. The holiday season is basically here, so I hope everyone is going to be having a great holiday. Outside of that, talking about holidays, talking about things happening, I also want to let you guys know that currently speaking, this market is having a significant up and down volatile move within all these crypto exchanges. Full transparency, major hacks are happening. There's scams going on. Right now is a crucial time in the market to be looking into cold storage. And the best part about this is that the holidays are here. So if you know somebody that's also into crypto, well, guess what? You could take advantage of a significant sale happening right now. Black Friday deal over at DCENT Wallet. We're talking about 40% off. Black Friday. You have roughly almost 11 days to take advantage of the sale. You could save $50 buying just one biometric wallet. But hey, maybe you have a friend. Maybe you know somebody that's into crypto. Well, the 2-pack is $190. We're talking about $128 off right now for DCENT Wallets. So if you guys want to take advantage of this, there's going to be a link down in the description below, as well as in the comments below. Get it just in time for the holidays and protect your crypto, especially in a market that you don't know what's going to happen next. We just seen significant, big announcements happening. Black swan events. There's scams. There's hacks going on. Be careful and protect yourself and protect your wealth. So with that in mind, let's dive in and let's talk about a few things. Operation Choke Point 2.0. Remember this? We recently just talked about it again. There's a video. It's 49 seconds long, and it really kind of puts things into perspective on what was happening in crypto back in April. And today, well, we got confirmation of something.
I think choke point is a thing, but I think choke point is the SEC's chemotherapy for a $14 billion Ponzi cancer, and healthy, legitimate organs like Custodia Bank are getting hit, and that's a temporary condition, because once that cancer is washed out, those healthy organs will, find their place in this ecosystem again. It was a tragedy to see what happened in this case. A good actor getting the short end of the stick of a massive crime that the SEC were right to attempt to address. Right.
So there you guys have it. And again, during this time, Operation Choke Point 2.0 was underway. And it was all for crypto to be banished from the banking system, essentially. Now, also, during this time, we also seen many exchanges being sued. We start to see major banks going belly up. And of course, we started to see a lot of, finger pointing from the SEC, even though they were the ones that let FTX get through. But outside of this, we just recently seen in September, Elizabeth Warren, her money laundering bill, it built tremendous momentum as a lot more congressional members signed up for it. This is one that's going to kill crypto. We need to ensure that we are bringing the facts to light here, because Elizabeth Warren has been one to manipulate headlines, manipulate congressional members, and it's all to benefit her and the pro-bankers that are behind her, which we will talk about. But over here, October 24th, Elizabeth Warren uses Hamas as her newest scapegoat in war on crypto. The claims she made were false. She was making major claims regarding crypto being utilized to fund terrorists. I mean, this was insane. And even here, again, she's pushing the bill. Hamas raised millions via crypto in the months leading up to their attack on Israel. Roger Marshall, Rep. Kasten, and I are leading 100 plus lawmakers urging the Biden admin to address crypto-financed terrorism. She also went on to mention a few things as well on how crypto has funded nuclear weapons as well. Again, what we are seeing here is a classic game of let's manipulate the public as much as we possibly can to push our agenda. Now you might be wondering, what is that agenda? Well, we'll get to that here in a second. But first, here you also have yet again another announcement from the US government regarding Binance and how they allowed multiple terrorist organizations to transact on its platform. Again, pushing that agenda. Keep that agenda going. That way, we can push our overall goal here. And what's their goal? We're almost there. 1 second. First, listen to this. This is 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes long. This got posted by Crypto Eddie, and this is Gary Gensler and Senator Warren colluding directly in front of us. Check this out.
Consumer protection is built into the SEC's DNA. As incoming SEC Chair Gary Gensler faced a critical task: put the genie back in the bottle and bring the crypto ecosystem into regulatory compliance after Trump's regulators had allowed it to explode. In less than 2 years under Gary's leadership, the SEC has made a good start. The SEC has helped to keep crypto volatility out of the banking system by holding banks and other public companies responsible for the risks of custodying crypto assets. The Commission has worked to protect investors from crypto products, especially prone to fraud and market manipulation, by preventing Bitcoin exchange-traded funds from hitting the market. And most importantly, it appears that the Commission is still ramping up. That's why the industry is scared of a strong SEC. The SEC has the right rules and the right experience, and Gary Gensler is demonstrating that he is the right leader to get the job done. That's why, as I've said before, the SEC needs to do even more and use the full force of its regulatory powers across the entirety of the crypto market. The SEC should double down and use its tools to enforce the rules. And where the SEC needs more cops on the beat, then Congress needs to step up with the resources and the new authorities that are needed to make sure the SEC can do its work at full strength in every corner of the crypto market. I look forward to working with you to make sure that our regulators have the tools they need so that crypto markets are not a place where drug dealers are welcome and consumers get cheated.
All right, a bombshell report tonight about how Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and her office coordinated testimony with the Security and Exchange Commission ahead of a Senate hearing. The Heritage Foundation Oversight Project, of which I'm associated, through a FOIA request, obtained emails from Warren's office to the office of Chairman Gary Gensler 2 days before his Senate testimony back in September of 2021. The email from Warren's economic policy advisor includes a list of questions. Get this, a list of questions that Senator Warren planned to ask, along with suggested answers for the chairman of the SEC. The advisor also wrote, quote, "Let me know if you're okay with the questions as currently written." 2 days later, she sent a follow-up, quote, "Let me know if it's looking like the chair has any issue with the framing of the questions. Definitely don't want to put him in a tough spot," end quote. And it appears the chairman didn't have any issue with these questions because Senator Warren asked almost verbatim from the email. Check this out.
Chair Gensler, advocates say crypto markets are all about financial inclusion, but the people who are most economically vulnerable are the ones who are most likely to have to withdraw their money the fastest when the market drops. Does this sound like the path to financial inclusion to you?
There you guys have it. Word for word. They have been colluding together for a very long time to push their nonsense. Now you might be asking, Nick, what is it? Caitlin Long. Again, this is Custodia Bank. This was the same individual that was sitting right next to, let me go back, right next to the individual that was speaking. Here you guys have Caitlin Long on the left. Here she's saying, truth revealed. Warren's orchestration of Operation Choke Point 2.0 through her control over the Biden administration's financial services appointees is really about rolling out a US CBDC. This has been an open secret in DC since January, but it's not a secret anymore. Look at this. This got posted by Sam Lyman. Let's do a central bank digital currency. I think it's time for us to move in that direction. Amid Senator Warren's moralizing on crypto money laundering, never forget what her ultimate goal is: the destruction of Bitcoin and to make way for a CBDC. Warren is usually effective at hiding her true intentions, but on this rare occasion, she let her guard down, and she could barely contain her excitement at the prospect of a CBDC. Note that this interview aired the same month she first introduced crypto AML legislation. These two things are inextricably linked. Warren frames her latest bill, the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act, as little more than an attempt to crack down on illicit finance. In reality, it's a nuclear warhead pointed at the industry. Make no mistake, Warren's AML bill is the crypto killer. It would drive innovation offshore by imposing impossible burdens on miners, validators, and wallet providers. It would decimate an entire industry overnight, making it virtually illegal to do business with Bitcoin in the US. But that's the point. Warren wants to cut crypto off at the knees because her true intention is to eliminate the competition to make way for CBDC. Anyone who signs Warren's bill should know what they're really signing up for. Step one is the implementation of a central bank digital currency. Check this out.
Not that banks do wrong. If you think we could improve that in a digital world, the answer is sure you could. But in that case, let's do a central bank digital currency.
Are you there?
Oh, for a central bank digital currency? Yeah. Yes. I think it's time for us to move in that
essentially, because the thing is, when you look at every piece of paper currency we issue, not with coins, but every paper currency has its own identity. Mm-hmm. So essentially, we're prepared for the blockchain now with currency. Should that be how we build this?
So I think of it as, again, what's the problem you're trying to solve? Mm-hmm. And if the problem you're trying to solve is fast, almost frictionless ability to send money across the country, do it rapidly, send it around the world, be able to send it to your cousins in Argentina. If that's what you're trying to solve, a central bank digital currency does that. And you don't really need a stable coin for that. You've already got a dollar denominated. You don't really need a Bitcoin to be able to do that. So then the question becomes, so what is it that the Bitcoin, what problem is it solving for? And now we get into a very different space.
So there you guys have it. And again, one last video. Secretary Janet Yellen message threat to the crypto industry.
And let me be clear, we're also sending a message to the virtual currency industry more broadly, today and for the future. If virtual currency exchanges and financial technology firms wish to realize the tremendous benefits of being part of the U.S. financial system and serving U.S. customers, they must play by the rules. And if they do not, the U.S. government will take action. And let me.
So the question is, what rules are they talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. The ones that are being made by the people that want to push the agenda. At the end of the day, the truth has been let out. We know what it is. They are targeting this industry. They want to give all the power of this industry to the elites, to, the incumbent bankers, to Wall Street. They're feeding us to it. I just talked about it earlier today. So the big question is, what's going to happen next? Well, I believe that this warpath is only going to continue until they get their CBDC. This is their end goal, the CBDC, the US CBDC. And this anti-money laundering legislation bill, this bill is such a sham. Anyone that is signing this bill they have to be idiotic, because Elizabeth Warren is an absolute clown, and a lot of these people are. But listen, these are also the ones that are in bed with the regulators just to push their agenda. I've said it since day one. We need to be aware of this. This is a major warning. And also, by the way, they're only going to continue to target the on and off ramps. So that's why I've always said, cold storage is your best friend. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Peace out.